Every day, everywhere in the world, people wake up, get dressed, and head up to make a living, following the path they've chosen. But deep down inside, there's always a desire for a better way, a simpler way, a legitimate way to make more money, have more free time, and enjoy life rather than just work until we die. We have found a 100% legitimate, inexpensive, logical system with a valuable product and real-time commissions. Generate income with just a cell phone and an internet connection from anywhere at any time. Get started now, get paid now. Do you look for ways to make more money? Ask for info and we will send you more information. Let's talk.
All right. Hello, everybody. Hey, welcome to Daniel's Den today, tonight, this afternoon. Welcome, everybody. We are live on YouTube, we're live on Twitter, and we are live on Facebook land. So we're getting it in everywhere right now. So welcome everybody. I see we have one of my amazing leaders and friends, Mr. Marlon Thorne. Thank you for hanging out tonight, and you are so welcome. It's truly my honor to help our amazing teams throughout the whole world. And just so happened that this team is actually closer to home. I know usually I'm helping out with the Trinidad team with you, Mr. Marlon Thorne, and it's truly my honor. So we have a global team. So we want to connect and help everybody around the world as much as possible. So listen, everybody, we're going to have a chat today, and we're going to start this conversation. I'm extremely excited because there's some amazing things happening within the world of GS Partners, GS Trade, Gold Standard Bank. If you guys don't know, GS Partners is just one small slice, which is a huge slice of our wealth building opportunity, right? But we have so many different ways for you to create additional income, passive income, residual income, and active income. So you can literally say, hey, how and what system do I want to tap into? You are in the driver's seat to change systems, okay? So I'm going to start by talking about this amazing author, Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, okay? He was doing workshops, and I love this story because it's very, very important, and I'm going to tie it into everything that we're going to talk about tonight because it's very important. Everyone's perception plays a huge part in how you're going to receive information, all right? Because I'm going to talk to you about changing systems, and you're going to want to change systems, and you're going to want to hear this story, okay? So Robert Kiyosaki, well-renowned author, business person. I mean, he is there. He's a former Marine. He is no joke. He knows what he's talking about because he experiences it, right? He goes through certain things and fails forward, okay? So his experiences have shown him certain things, right? So Listen to what I'm saying. His experiences have shown him certain things. All right. So you want to get back with whoever's sharing this content with you today, because this is going to be some powerful information. What's going on, Dr. Sergio Rosell? Always a pleasure to see you online, sir. Always a pleasure to see you in person, too. So thank you so much. So listen, here's the story with Robert Kiyosaki. I know I kind of drawed it out more because I want your full attention as I tell the story. So he's doing workshops all around the world. Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, well-renowned businessman, former Marine, author, published author, very successful, right? And he's going over certain things in a workshop with some individuals. And someone tells him point blank, you can't do this here. You can't do this here. Someone with an opinion, not with an experience. He's trying to discredit Robert Kiyosaki's experiences. This gentleman is a successful entrepreneur, a successful millionaire, and someone in the crowd is telling him, oh, it's my pleasure, Dr. Sergio Rosell, my pleasure. So this person is telling him in the workshop, you can't do this here. He was talking specifically about some things in terms of the benefits of business ownership, right? Some of the tax benefits that you have as a business owner, right? But it's through his experience that he's experienced these things. I don't know if anybody here has gone to the IRS website, right? Gone to irs.gov, right? And actually took time to self-educate yourself and type in all of the deductions that you get as a home business owner, the legal deductions that I've experienced that maybe you might not be aware of. Because I was having a conversation with one of my business partners and I was walking them through certain things and they didn't have a clue about it because it's a side effect of not being exposed to information. So here, I have to show you this chart that was made popular by Robert Kiyosaki because I want you to be aware that you can change systems, okay? We have been given the employee side of the tax code. We've been given the employee mindset very thoroughly. We've been given the self-employed mindset pretty thoroughly. But guess what? Wealth happens on the right side of the cash flow quadrant, where you can tap into either a business system, right? Systems work for you with or without your effort, right? You leverage a system. Or as an investor, you tell that $100, $200, $500, you say, go make babies. You say, go make more of yourself, right? Now, what we're doing here in GS Partners, we will help you go into the right side of the cash flow quadrant in both sides, right? You can tap into the business system and you can tap into having your money go make more money, right? Leveraging that. This is very important. So let me get into a little bit more meat about what I'm saying. So Robert Kiyosaki has an experience, has a thorough experience about experiencing the benefits of having a business, and someone is telling him that doesn't have an experience at all, you can't do that here in this state. And Robert Kiyosaki is like, wait, what? I know I can do this here because I'm already doing it. It's already happening, right? It's not pie in the sky. It's not a stretch, right? But it takes a shift in mindset. You got to change systems. If you're looking at an investor and a business owner through the lens of being an employee, you're going to say you can't do that because you're coming from the point of view as an employee or a self-employed individual, right? So you have to put, I have to say this phrase, you got to put on your thinking cap, right? But your thinking cap has to shift to a business owner that owns a system or an investor. Why am I taking so much time on this? I'm taking so much time on this because within GS Trade right now, our leaders showed us a simple way within 10 minutes to put our money to work aggressively. People have put different amounts and leverage that amount in the investor side of the cash flow quadrant aggressively. And I'm talking about click, 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 as you follow the instructions on the video, click, click, click. Oh my God, there's several $1,000 coming out of a small exchange. Start where you can start. I'm not selling hype. I walked you through something. I walked you through Mr. Robert Kiyosaki having an experience as a business owner, as an investor, knowing and experiencing certain benefits of being on that right side of the cash flow quadrant. And then someone from the outside looking in, having no experience, saying, you can't do that here. Telling him, you can't do that here. That's not possible. You are correct in one side. What's up, Miss Janice? It is impossible to leverage your money as an employee. What's going on, Miss Janice? Janice, I love you. Good to see you on the stream. So when you change systems and you slide over, Janice knows what I'm talking about because she did a post earlier. She was like, hey, have you been on GS Trade? And people, you want to be connected. You want to get back with the person sharing this content with you, right? Because we've made the shift mentally and we're taking action and changing systems. And there's a huge benefit for changing systems. Huge benefit. Once again, Robert Kiyosaki is on stage walking people through his experience. And someone in the crowd says, you can't do that here. You can't do that in this state. You can't do that in my area. No, he's already doing it. So I'm encouraging everybody in the sound of my voice. We are amped up because, like I said, we're taking wherever you can take and we're maximizing it in that I side of the cash flow quadrant, using and leveraging our money to go create more generational wealth. Go make more generation upon generation, right? Because that money should go make money for you. Go duplicate, go and grow, right? Somebody mentioned Genesis facts because she's had an experience. Just like how Robert Kiyosaki said, he's already done this. He's already benefited from the tax benefits of being a business owner. He's already benefited from the tax benefits of being an investor. You know, on the left side of the cash flow quadrant, you pay the most taxes. You don't even know that. You don't know that you can eliminate or reduce your tax exposure. I'm not a tax professional. It just so happens that there's several tax professionals within our business. I guess they love hanging out in places that they can leverage that tax benefits, right? Not a tax professional, but you can go to irs.gov and understand where you should change, because the IRS will let you know where you should be. They'll tell you you should be in a home-based business. They'll lay out all the deductions. And that's just one part of what I'm talking about today. But I want to drive this home. We were able to, myself, several other leaders like Janice and like several of the other leaders on this live stream, take a small amount of money, maybe 200, maybe 500, maybe 1,000. For some people, they used a little bit more, like 4,000, 5,000, right? They took a small amount and they maximized that return on information. The return on information here is exceptional. Oh, you thought I was going to say return on investment. That's an old term. Return on information is the most important term, because when you learn certain information and you take action, so empowered. You'll be so empowered. so empowered. I'm encouraging everybody. I'm going to pull up this slide one more time. But I'm telling you, Robert Kiyosaki had an experience, and someone was trying to tell him, you can't do that here. I'm telling you, I took what, maybe $150 or less than that, and maximized the wazoo out of that thing. I have documentation of it. I got the receipts. I'm telling you right now, GS Partners, GS Trade, we're not playing no games. So earlier today, for those who are aware, we got to chat with the chairman of the board, and the chairman of the board is a successful billionaire. He let us know that, like I said, some people come after people and say, you can't do this here. Other people literally start making false accusations. And businesses that are credible take legal action against those individuals. So I'm not going to go into detail, but that person's either going to be doing time or paying fines, or probably a little bit of both, right? But besides that, I'm going to put that to the side. But it's okay. That's how life is. There's people who try and take advantage of other people, and then there's people who try and put people in position to be blessed and be empowered, right? There's all different walks of life, right? So whichever side you are, I'm okay with it, because guess what? We need a little dirt, and then we need the rain, we need the seed, we need the time, we need the harvest. So go ahead, bring the dirt, put it on there, and then we're going to use it to our benefit. That's just what's going on, right? So Mr. Joseph Hite, a successful billionaire, additionally gave everyone in GS Partners that wanted to participate, he put he put $1 million in a pool, and he shared that out with several individuals. This is what's happening. We're on the right side of the cash flow quadrant. We're on the business side and investor side of the cash flow quadrant. That's why I'm always encouraging people that listen to these streams, slide over to the right side, focus on one entity to get multiple streams of income. You can do whatever you want, but I'm going to encourage you to follow what successful individuals do. Highly successful individuals focus in and continue in one direction, because they create so much momentum helping people, connecting with people, right, around the world, that one direction just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling, okay? So once again, I'm encouraging you to change systems. I'm encouraging you to get back with the person sharing this content with you, so you can get your free registration knocked out. And listen, take $33 and position yourself. I'm going to put this up here. Take $33 and position yourself to create an income for life. Once again, this is already happening. We're already doing this. We're not practicing on you. You can acquire a monthly membership, take the digital assets that we give you for the $33, and place that in a system that makes passive residual income for you. After you complete your free registration, you can upload that. This is a self-directed account. You are in full control. No one's going to force you to build wealth here. We're going to show you how to build wealth. And that's what happened over this weekend. Our leaders showed us an additional way to create income. We have GS Trade, which is our fully licensed trading platform. We are using and harnessing the blockchain technology to create more income in several different ways. You can build a team, you can build an organization and bring cash flow to you and empower others. You can take and leverage your income and say, hey, go $500, $20, $200, $50,000, as somebody did. Hey, go work, go to work. Put that $5,000, $20,000, $250, $30, wherever you're at. Start where you're at. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not even going to show you the receipt of what I did earlier. I'm not even going to show you, because you need to make a shift in mindset first. You need to make a shift in mind. Yeah, you. whomever is watching this, you need to shift and know, just like how Robert Kiyosaki, he confronted that person. That person said, you can't do this here. No, he's already doing it. He's on the right side of the cash flow quadrant. It's a whole nother ball game over here. It's completely different. Come on in. The water's fine, right? It's heated. It's a heated pool. Jump in. The water's fine. But you got to change that mindset. You got to shift. You got to shift from that employee mindset. Looking at a business owner's benefits and looking at an investor's benefits from an employee mindset or a self-employed mindset, you'll say, no, that's not possible. Oh, that doesn't seem right. You need to change systems. You need to change systems. You got to change mindset. Now, what's beneficial to you is that we have everything in place to help you shift that mindset. Okay. So once again, I'm going to drive this home one more time. The story is Robert Kiyosaki is chatting it up, walking people through how they can shift over to the right side of the cash flow quadrant. And somebody is telling Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, you can't do this here. He's had an experience. If you don't shift, this is the future that you have. Maybe you might fall into a situation where you have no job, which equals you got a lot of time, but you can't travel and you ain't got no money. Or you might fall into what normal people fall into. You got a job, but you have no time. You could travel from time to time and you're making money, which is good. All right. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with any side of the cash flow quadrant. Or maybe you're self-employed. You might have a little bit of limitation on your time because you're a working professional. If you don't go in to go and do that specific task, right, that you get paid more for, you won't create any income because you're not in a system. You own a job, right? Or you can slide over to being a business owner and investor. Okay, I know this picture says just business owner, but business owner and investor where you can have time and business owner as a system, owning a business system. I keep driving that home because we don't talk about that enough. If you can't walk away and it rolls without you, it's not a business system. You're self-employed. You got to go in there to make things happen, which is okay for a time being. But what happens when you can't perform the task? We had an amazing chiropractor that was part of our amazing leadership team, Dr. Dennis Staggerwall. Prior to him passing away, he was self-employed and he was exceptional at what he does. He was a very, very exceptional at what he does. He had a super high IQ. He would always say like he's got a freak of nature IQ. So he had some blind spots in terms of dealing with people. So he is smart enough because of his high IQ to, of course, hire around him to fix those blind spots, right? But long story short, he was practicing and his practice ended abruptly because of a car accident, okay? So that's the reason why we always encourage people to change systems, to start ahead of time changing systems, because you never know if something might happen that might slow you down from performing the tasks that you're normally doing from day to day. So you want to slide over. You want to slide over to this right side of the cash flow quadrant, guys. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, right? Everybody 18 and up. Connect with the person sharing this information with you. I am encouraging you because I've seen some amazing results and I got the receipts. And I want you to change systems. I want to encourage everybody under the sound of my voice. Look at my face. I'm not joking. I don't have to be hyperbolic about this. This is happening. This is happening. Life-changing incomes are being made right now. Wealth transfer happening right now. Don't say it can't happen here. Don't say it can't happen here. Our chairman of the board just gave away $1 million within this system. And you're going to say, oh, he's just hyping it up. Oh, but there's receipts now because everything we do here has receipts because everything we do is on the blockchain. If you guys are not aware, the blockchain is an open ledger. When something happens, any transaction that happens, you can validate it. You can look at it. It's still anonymous, but you can see what happens as money moves, right? So thank you everybody for being here tonight. I know this added value. Get back with the person sharing this content with you. There are life-changing incomes being made here. with minimal effort on the investor side. Click, 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 follow instructions, follow the leader, follow successful people. When you get a chance, when you get a chance to hear from a billionaire, when you get a chance to hear from a billionaire, be in attendance. When you get a chance to hear from millionaires, be in attendance. When you get a chance to hear from a bunch of financially free leaders, be in attendance. Hear their mindset. You need to find out and hear how rich people think so you can compare it with your thinking and make a change in your mental system also. That's it. I'm done for today. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to put this up on the screen, save the date. The website is up now. Here's an opportunity to meet several millionaires and a billionaire, Mr. Joseph Hite. All right, save the date. Get back with the person sharing this with you, and they'll share the link so that you can actually participate in this live event where you get to connect and speak to the chairman of the board, who's a successful billionaire who literally just connected over $1 million into this. Oh man. Woo. All right. All right, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. I'm doing too many closes because I'm super excited and I'm trying to drive home this point so much. Everybody, have a good night. I'll see you on the next live stream.